The most advanced transport aircraft in history has a design flaw that defies the laws of physics. It is currently falling out of the sky, not because of a pilot error, but because its own gearbox is lying to it.
The V-22 Osprey is a miracle of engineering. It flies like a plane, but lands like a helicopter. But inside the nacelle sits a component called the hard clutch. Its job is simple. If one engine fails, the other engine instantly takes over both rotors. It is a safety feature designed to save lives. The paradox? This safety feature is the exact thing killing the crews. Since 2022, a ghost in the clutch has been triggering a catastrophic failure that the Pentagon cannot explain. They call it HCE, hard clutch engagement. And it happens faster than a human can blink. To understand the horror of HCE, you have to understand friction. Imagine you're driving at 100 miles per hour and you suddenly slam your car into reverse. That's what's happening inside this gearbox. Normally, the clutch slips slightly to manage power. But for reasons the Navy is still investigating, the clutch sometimes slips too much. The sensors detect the drop in RPM and think the engine is dying, so it commands the clutch to re-engage instantly. The result? A massive torque spike. A mechanical hammer strikes the drivetrain with enough force to shatter titanium shafts. In less than a second, the logic of the aircraft is torn apart by its own power. In early 2024, the entire Osprey fleet, Navy, Marines, and Air Force, was grounded. Thousands of missions canceled. Why? Because the Pentagon realized they weren't just fighting a mechanical failure. They were fighting an infant mortality problem. The clutches were failing long before their predicted lifespan. Some at 800 hours, some at 200. There was no pattern. Every time a pilot pulled back on the proprotors to transition from plane mode to vertical mode, they were playing a game of mechanical Russian roulette. If the clutch hard engaged during that transition, there is no recovery. Forensic engineers finally found the culprit, the Input Quill. This is the link between the engine and the gearbox. They discovered that carbon dust and microscopic debris were building up inside the clutch plates. This junk was causing the slip that triggered the hard re-engagement. But here is the logic error. You can't just clean it. The system is sealed. To fix the quill, you have to pull the entire engine. On a carrier deck, in a war zone, that's impossible. We built a machine so complex it cannot be maintained in the environment it was designed for. The resolution isn't a fix, it's a compromise. The Navy's current solution is to force replace every input quill at 800 flight hours, regardless of whether it looks healthy or not. This is the equivalent of replacing your entire car's engine every time you change your oil. It is expensive, it is slow, and it admits one terrifying truth. We still don't know exactly why the friction is failing. We are just trying to replace the part before the ghost arrives. The Army has already seen the writing on the wall. For their next generation tilt rotor, the V-280 Valor, they've changed the mechanical logic. The engines no longer tilt, only the rotors do. This removes the massive stress on the gearboxes and eliminates the hard clutch paradox entirely. The Osprey was the pioneer, but as a pioneer, it carried the scars of being first. It proved that tilt rotors work, but it also proved that when you fight the laws of physics, physics eventually wins. We spend billions on stealth, sensors, and speed. But none of it matters if a 10-inch clutch plate decides to handshake at the wrong millisecond. The V-22 Osprey is a masterpiece of ambition, but its legacy will be defined by the 181-hour wall and the hard clutch paradox. In the world of MechLogic, a machine that is 99% reliable is a 100% failure in a combat zone. The ghost is still in the machine. We're just getting better at predicting when it will scream. This is MechLogic,